Good morning. It is currently 7:21 a.m. on November 10th of 2025, and welcome to my life before and after work series. I am a little stressed because I am recovering from my weekend of revelations. If you didn't watch my previous episode, I had a premonition that I was meant to be the next ADC prodigy while maintaining misfortune as an iron level ranking. I don't know how it's going to happen. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I set my mind to it, and now I am a little bit obsessed and I can't let it go. So that's going to be our life. Anyway, it is the Monday post all of that. Reality's hitting a little bit hard. Today, the maid is coming, and if anybody knows anything about a maid, is you have to do some preparatory cleaning before she comes. I need to put some stuff away that I know that she may not know what to do with, and I'm gonna put a lot of my clutter away so she can get into the crooks and nannies of the things that I need to get her into. Anyway, I have 30 minutes to do that because I actually log into work at 8 a.m. and I want to make sure that I don't get carried away when working from home. I really want to dedicate 8 to 5 at the job, then wash my hands. I think a lot of the times when we were doing hybrid or we were doing work from home, I would actually put in a lot more hours than required because I would feel like I didn't work a full 8. I'd maybe log in the morning, right? And then see if there were meetings, do a couple of things, and then I'd go do something else, or I do laundry, or I cook or something like that. And then I would spend some more hours and keep going back and forth. And even after I fulfilled the 8 hours, it never felt like there was a distinction of okay, my 8 hours is done. So there were a lot of times where I would just continue working, or I would pull all-nighters just to get stuff done when it wasn't necessary. I could have just waited until tomorrow. But just being in the groove of coming back to work, going to do household stuff, that became such a habit that I didn't even notice that I was doing it excessively. Of me going to live my life, coming home from a night out and being I need to log into work. I'm trying to stop that habit because it's not healthy. It's not healthy at all. So I will log in 30 minutes. That's all I wanted to say. Something else that I want to do today is definitely go to the gym. I feel like in order for me to be mentally capable of handling the stress that comes with trying to attain gold by Worlds 2026, I need to be in shape in every way possible, mentally, emotionally, physically. And so we're going to the gym. I don't know. Well, okay, I guess I will say I feel like I'm not necessarily concerned about the weight. I'm concerned about my ability to endure some of the mental stresses, right? I need an outlet. And if I don't have an outlet, it's going to be substances. So I feel like the gym kind of needs to just be a constant so I can get some of that frustration, maybe some of the angst out of my system. Because if I don't have that, I think I will be heavily reliant on substances to release that discomfort with being a loser. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and get started with our day. I think tonight, since it's a Monday night, my house will be clean. And just to give you a preview of what is going on in this series, I am learning Chinese. I believe this is my 6th attempt of learning Chinese. I did take a collegiate course as well and forgot everything. So I'm moving forward with that again. I have the workbooks. I have everything I need. I'm also painting again. Specifically with oils. I am not there technically. I just know what I've seen other people do, and I try to mimic that. The plan is to eventually take a collegiate course because I did try to take an artist guild type course and I hated it, did not like it. I only went once and then never went again. I am very wary about going to art class because I feel like if I don't like how the instructor is doing it, I'm not going to waste my time. I already don't like school enough as it is. I'm not going to waste my time. So those are some of the things that I'll be working on. Learning Chinese. I'm painting again. I do want to get back into my instruments. I have a guitar. I have a piano. I do want to buy a violin, but that's an expensive hobby, the violin. The start out cost is wow. And I don't know if I'm there yet. So I think once I can read sheet music again, then then I would be happy to purchase a violin. I have not touched a violin since I think I was in 9th grade. No, 11th grade. 11th grade, somebody let me touch it. Their violin. I have not touched one since then. So I'm just going to continue on with my day, and I will see you when I see you next. Okay, bye. Alrighty, voiceover time. I got the apartment ready, basically packed up all the stuff that I knew I didn't know where I wanted to put, so all of the gift stuff that I had bought for my travels, put that all away in the closet. And I was lucky that 30 minutes was enough time, and that the house was messy, but it wasn't like dirty, so I didn't really have enough or have a lot of trouble organizing stuff around. The maid finally came, and then I was able to log into work, and I gave my full time. Honestly, I got out of work so exhausted, and in between, while she was cleaning, she went to my office. I was able to take lunch and listen to some of my old videos that I had made when I was really manic, and just kind of remind myself that I need to have grace with the journey that is life, the beautiful, beautiful, wonderful journey that is life, I guess. So I just kind of sat there in my feelings and watched all of my old videos, and then I went back to work. But after work, I decided that I wanted to go for a walk, and then the bottom of my foot started to feel really weird. So I went and just massaged it in our gym and did maybe a couple of reps of arm machine, and then I went and got food. It was really disappointing because I actually wanted to train. I wanted to take a really long walk, but that didn't happen. At least I went to the gym, and I ended up just hanging out with myself, eating, watching Stephanie Sue. It was a really good time. And then I edited videos. There I am admiring myself. Look, oh my gosh, I think I'm so cute. Anyway, welcome back. It is time for today's retrospective. How did we do on day 1 of life after work? I'm gonna give my day a 4 out of 10, and I'll tell you why. Because there are a lot of other things that are going on in my mind, and as far as how much I want to better my life and all of the ways that I want to better my life, and I didn't really hit all the marks today. If there were 10 things I was supposed to do, I think I only did about 4 of them. One, I did get up and get ready to receive the maid, but I was supposed to actually do that last night. So this was me procrastinating. So I don't really count that as a win. I was supposed to do it before. I didn't do it. I did give work my 8 to 5. So that was really nice. I think that's a point in the right direction. I did edit videos. I did attempt to go take a walk. And I also did play League of Legends, which I intended on doing 2 hours a day and possibly taking on PvP. So that's 3 points. Another thing I'm trying to do is eat at home and not spend so much money on food from the outside, but I ate really good today. However, it was not the healthiest food that I could get. So I'm not giving myself a point for that. Currently, we're still at 3, and I think just surviving the day should be an additional point. Being able to get up, stay up, and it's 11:46 right now. I've done so much today. I look forward to doing so much more tomorrow. I think a 4 out of 10. A 4 out of 10. I think that's a great start. That is failing, but it is a great start when the bar has been in hell. That puts an end to day 1. I think depending on how these go, how long these videos are going to be, I'm going to edit them in clumps, right? In groups of days. I don't know what I want my outro to be. So for right now, I'm just going to say goodbye. Like a normal person. And I hope that you guys, have a good day. Actually, I'm curious if anybody has any activities that they do after work that they would like to share. Please do let me know. You don't have to put it in the comments. You can DM me. I want to see what other people are doing in their spare time. So I will see you guys around. Bye bye.